Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to phase 2 of our home renovation, which is downstairs. Justin put up this plastic sheeting so we don't get dust everywhere upstairs. And he covered up our return vents there and there. And today's task is to remove all of the plaster and lath from the living room. Big old living room. Madison drove us to Ace Hardware today. Deja vu, I feel like I've said this before. We're also going to be finishing the plaster removal in the bathroom. We're going to put a closet right here eventually. That wall is going to come back just a little bit. And eventually, we're going to tackle the kitchen too. We weren't going to do it, but I think this morning we decided that we're going to replace the hardwood floor and try to match it to what we have upstairs. We're going to get new cabinets. We're going to get a grown-up refrigerator. I'm excited about that. We're not quite sure what we're doing here. If we're going to remove this wall or keep it and then keep the dining room formal or just have one big room. I don't know. First things first, remove the plaster. I hate plaster. Well, also, our chimney leaked. And I don't know if you can see it, but see those spiderweb cracks? You can tell that it's happened before and they've just plastered over it because it's a lighter color than it is in the surrounding areas. So I'm really nervous that when we take off the plaster up here, we're going to have a big headache. But we won't know until we finish. So let's remove these fans and get to work. We found the bricks were really starting to deteriorate. I'm not quite sure how to fix that or if this should be a concern. If anybody knows, is there any masons out there watching our channel? What do we do? What do we do about this? It makes me kind of nervous. We're going to have to hire a mason anyway to come and take a look at our chimney because water is leaking. It's all discolored there and it was all black there. The insulation that we had put when we were doing the top floor in the wells upstairs, it wasn't wet, but it was definitely like the spray foam insulation is black. You can kind of see like the discoloration up there. So I think something's still going on and we're still going to have to address that at some point. This stuff though, this stuff being plaster, was so hard to remove from the ceiling. There were 2 huge pieces of mesh, I guess from where they had patched it. And you can see that the anchors that they used, it was so hard to get off. It came down in one huge piece and shook the house. It was pretty crazy. The house in the back dips in that corner because when they cut the floor They cut the 2x4 that runs along the bottom of the wall for the return. It dropped, so we're gonna have to jack up the house so it's level. The problem is we already we poured leveler upstairs to level the second floor because we weren't going to mess with the downstairs, but now since we can't just jack it up because then it's going to push the upstairs up and make that out of level. So I don't know, we're gonna have to come up with some creative way to fix the floor. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be something a little more fun and not so much construction. So see you later.